I've mentioned in a couple of lives now that I've got a source that has told me that the strikes will not delay the planned Stargate movie, or Robocop, or Legally Blonde 3, more importantly. But how is that possible? Well, I've just had another conversation and it seems we now know. Welcome to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. So I'm just doing a quick video. It's not going to be fancy and I'm not going to be editing. So if I make a mistake, put up with it. But I've just got off literally with a source that I speak to regularly. And they've told me that the studios have agreed between themselves that there is a deadline for all of these strikes. That there is a point at which they do not want to go beyond. And that date is the 1st of November. That they've agreed between themselves again that they need to get back to work before Christmas. And that they will concede more as that date becomes closer. Now, Deadline is reporting the conversations between the Writers Guild and the studios went very, very well yesterday. And I can tell you that according to my source, that's because the studios have begun that process of conceding a little bit more. They're hoping now that the writers have been out of work long enough that they're going to meet them halfway and they can get a deal that both sides can live with. But internally and very privately, the studios have agreed that this November 1st date is as far as they're willing to go, and they need to get back to work after that. So how does this affect Stargate? Well, speaking to somebody that I know that works in public relations in and around Amazon, they were asking basically what projects have coming up and what should their plans be. So they're looking forward to the next 12 months. So if the Stargate movie is coming out, when? And what preparations should they be making? When should they start advertising? When should they start putting interviews together to build up a bit of excitement, etc., etc.? They're basically trying to put their calendar together. That includes Robocop. That includes a couple of other projects that MGM and Amazon are doing. They were expecting to be told that the penciled-in date of spring 2025, well, actually, it's late winter or spring, so 2024 to spring 2025, there is always a bit of a window with these things. That's when they're expecting, and that's when the Stargate movie that is supposedly planned is currently penciled in for. PR were expecting to be told that date would be pushed back. They were expecting to be told it'll be 18 months, I should say, from when the strikes end. But they weren't. They were told that those dates are still accurate. That is when we're planning these movies to come out. So the PR people were a little bit surprised by that. They sort of questioned it and they were told, no, the dates are solid. So that confused them a little bit. It confused me a little bit. But it would seem that the dates are solid because Amazon do have an expectation that they're going to be able to get back to work by Christmas. They do expect the strikes, etc., to have ended by then. And it's because there's this internal agreement with them. Now, obviously, the WGA and the Actors Union could still continue to make that difficult. But basically, the studios have that as a deadline internally. And they will, if they get to that point, pretty much give the writers or the actors whatever they want to end the strikes. So they know over Amazon that filming will be able to start roughly around Christmas for the Stargate movie, potentially for Robocop. Or, that might be a bit later because there's a lot of work still to be done on Robocop, is my understanding. But they know that's when they're going to be able to get back to work. So that's how they know that their plan for these releases isn't changing. So that's where we're at right now. Let's see what the next couple of weeks brings us because, November 1st is 5-6 weeks away. That is going to be really interesting to see what happens. So please get into the comments, guys. Tell me what you think. Does this sort of make sense? Are these rumours starting to come together? Are you excited about the movie now? It's starting to get a little closer. Or is it still, why are they doing a movie? I'd love to know. Get into the comments. If you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. It really helps us out and you never miss any of our new videos. And I will continue to get the information to you as quickly as humanly possible, even if that means I have to do quick videos like this before I start work. Actually, I should have started 20 minutes ago, but never mind. Thanks very much, guys. See you soon and stay safe.